All right, Yoshi here. Got a brand new telephoto lens. Let's check it out. This is a beast, guys. I actually backed this on Kickstarter. Reeflex launched a Kickstarter for this lens October 2024, so just a few short months ago, and it's all here. Let's take a look. Okay, so this brand new 240mm telephoto lens from Reeflex is designed specifically for the newer tetraprism zoom lenses found on the iPhone 15 Pro and now 16 Pro, which is what I have. This lens is built with a high quality, lanthanum glass, whatever that is, known for its clarity and sharpness, and is housed in an aircraft grade aluminum body. It is a slick design. It attaches to the iPhone via a 17mm thread mount compatible with the rest of Reeflex's G series lenses and cases. So this basically ensures precise alignment with the phone's telephoto camera. That differs a little bit from, say, Moment. I'm a big Moment fan. Housing is plastic, where you simply align it and twist it 90 degrees for it to align. This one actually screws into metal, so it's not gonna warp nearly as much over time. What's really cool about this lens, though, is that it's also magnetic on the front, which allows you to snap on these magnetic macro lens add-ons, 200mm and 300mm, for really neat close-up photography. And what I really like about the macro lens add-ons is that you don't have to be like basically touching the subject like you do with the built-in macro lens of the iPhone. So it is a little pricey, around $250 with the extra macro add-ons, and it doesn't work very well with the main camera, really just designed for the 5x zoom to give an optical quality 10x zoom for your iPhone. A lot of photographers around the world that have had early access to this lens have praised its ability to produce professional grade images, and we're gonna take a look at that in a little bit here. It's really, really sharp. But yeah, here it is. Here's my 16 Pro. And of course, you see on this case was Moment. This is also a Moment case. I'm a big fan of Moment. Go Seattle. These edges, oh wow, look at that sand color. All right, so here's the Reflex case. Moment doesn't have anything like this telephoto lens. So this is the 16 Pro. Got that nice little camera cutout. Just screw it in just like that. And everything is magnetic. Oh yeah, we can't use the default app. Well, let's get testing on this zoom lens. The first thing that comes to mind on the outside is just down the street from where I live. They are starting a major construction project. They're building up a bunch of houses. They've got this big cat excavator clearing out the road. And two things of note. One, it is very clear, and I'm very impressed with the optical clarity of this lens. It's super nice. One downfall, though, is that the farther you are zoomed in, the more the tiniest little handshake is going to be amplified. And so post-stabilization is going to reduce some of that visual clarity. When you use a zoom lens on any camera, it's highly recommended you use a tripod, just so you don't have to do any post-production stabilization, so you can keep that really sharp clarity. This is also really evident when I was doing this handheld in the car. Is very challenging. But in some of these instances, it looks really professional. Like it looks like this is a really good, it looks like it's a movie or something because we're so far zoomed in. The compression is just really, really nice. But of course, when you have that digital stabilization afterwards, like I do here in Final Cut, quality takes a hit. Another really good example, I drove on the other side of the valley to take a nice look at downtown Salt Lake, up against the Wasatch Front, these mountains, and I mean, like, it looks really good, even with a little bit of stabilization. And of course, you don't have to stop there. You can continue to zoom in digitally if you want to, like this plane right here. Not necessarily recommended, but it's a thing you can do. All right, so one thing that this macro lens is really good for, I guess, is just literally close-up objects. So if I take this off and, gotta careful not to fingerprint it too much. So I'm gonna start recording. This is what the keyboard looks like with the 10X, but we add this 200 millimeter. Look how dirty that is. That is so gross. So yeah, you definitely need a tripod for sure, because this is really, really shaky, but that's heckin' impressive. Xbox dashboard. Zoom into Minecraft. Got a 4K TV. Oh, we can start to see the pixels a little bit, but the pixels themselves are pixelated, which is kind of funny. But now let's try the, and as you can see, even though we're now at 5X, it refuses to switch to the actual 5X lens, because, you know, screw you, I guess. Well, I guess it's time to do a summary. First and foremost, you gotta have a case to screw it in, and the case is excellent. It's super thin, super grippy, and the steel threads or the metal camera housing that this lens screws into is excellent quality. As for the lens, I love that it's all metal and glass. It's really, really high quality. It's really hefty, which is both good and bad. It's very durable. The image quality is excellent. It is so good. It is really, really, really good. That's not hyperbole. It's excellent. However, with the zoom lens being that zoomy, it is quite challenging to keep it steady. So with macro shots and those longer zoom shots, tripods are very recommended, possibly some image stabilization if you need to. And also with the magnetic attachment, theoretically, it's super easy to snap on and off. However, because the metal is so smooth, I actually have a hard time grabbing onto it. So in the future, I would like it not to be quite so smooth. I would think it would be quite beneficial if there's a texture to it to make it easier to grab without getting your fingerprints all over the lenses. But all in all, this is an awesome package, and I can't wait to do more stuff with this in the future.